All right, I think it's time for a little just quick taste of a nice special beer. Here we have the Tipo Pils Harvest from Birrificio Italiano, and we're gonna get into this, do a quick taste, talk a little bit about what it is and what I think. I think I'm gonna like it, but let's find out. Okay, so we've got this hard pour going over here. We're gonna talk about Birrificio Italiano. I've already done a video on the Italian Pils and what that is, and I used Tipo Pils from the same brewery as the example for that because they're kind of the ones who get credit for inventing that style, or at least kind of being one of the first popular ones to go about doing that. And I'll put that somewhere around here for you to watch. Speaking of, hit like, subscribe, etc. Thanks for doing that. Leave a comment if you've had this beer before or any other Italian Pils that you like, etc. Love to know. So for today's video, we're not going to go really into like BJCP and that sort of stuff like I do with some of the other videos. This is more of just kind of an impression on Tipo Pils, and I'll like to talk about the food, etc., like food pairings, that sort of thing. This thing I'm doing here is my hard pour. So it's a very slow, long pour, but meanwhile, we'll talk about the brewery itself. Birrificio Italiano is from Italy, northern Italy, just a little bit north of Milan. This beer itself is a 5.2% harvest ale, so it's based on Tipo Pils, which kind of translates roughly as a sort of Pils. And in this case, being the harvest, they went up to Germany on the day of the harvest and they selected themselves some fresh hops, so freshly harvested hops, sometimes also called wet hops. And they brewed the beer within, they say on their website, about 12 hours. So this happened in September during harvest. And they went up to the Tettnang region, which is a really famous region for hop growing in Germany. And they have this beautiful thing on their website where they say, during the harvest, the streets, the air, the town is just filled with the aroma of these fresh hops being picked, etc. And they wanted to kind of encapsulate that aroma and put it into beer form. So here we have it. Now, on their website, they suggest, as far as food pairings, like a young milk's cheese, something like a pecorino as well. And then they also recommend something kind of more along the lines of like a quiche or something with like roasted veggies or light veggies. And I probably agree. So you don't want to go too big, but Tipo Pils itself tends to have a nice firm bitterness to it. And so I'm expecting that's gonna kind of showcase here, but let's do a little aroma. Cheers. So aroma, fresh cut lawn, and there's like some kind of bitter greens, little hint of like lemon zest, and more like dried orange peel, and a little bit like bergamot. Little touch of like fresh basil and mint. And underneath there's this little nice hint of honey and fresh baked bread. And let's go for the flavor. All of those same aromas, like with the little hints of citrus and herbaceous and kind of fresh cut lawn, are all there. And then it just kind of like quickly kind of womps in, we'll call that womps in, with some nice, pretty firm bitterness. I'll call it medium bitterness. And that just like lingers. And meanwhile, as that bitterness was coming in, there was this little nice like malty sweetness that was in there. And as that malt sweetness sort of fades back, really nice and really nice and evenly, you get the malt fading out, and then this just long lingering exposed bitterness. Quite firm, a touch pungent, but I'd say it's more like really fresh picked herbs. beautifully balanced, very easy to drink. I do think that, yeah, with a little really mellow cheese, nothing too like heavily, nothing cured for too long, and kind of light and easy, be very good. And then again, yeah, like a pretty easygoing, simple salad, or just really just like good tomatoes with olive oil and herbs de Provence. Boom, done. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for this one. I'm just gonna let you try this beer. I hope you have the chance. It's the Tipo Pils Harvest, a fresh hop beer, 5.2% alcohol, and very nice little easy drinker. Enjoy. My name's George. Like, subscribe. Let me know if you've had anything like this and what you think. Bye.